And we're back. Day 2. Going the opposite direction of that other day, which makes sense. So we're going up that short, steep hill. Alright, and I'm feeling, pretty tired from yesterday. Just fucking kidding. I am going to go out of the gate. I warmed up on the rollers. Never usually do that, so I'm feeling pretty solid. So let's go. Usually this doesn't work. Like, I would never ever suggest doing this ever. But feeling pretty good. Doing 800 watts or so. Oh, look at that, going 40 miles an hour, and I'm not even sprinting. I think I'm about to go 40. Let's see where we're at. Not even out of the saddle, just seated. At 39, that's close enough. Just wrapping around this turn. I don't know why I did this. I think I was just pumped up for some reason. Maybe from yesterday, and I was like, they're not going to let me go, or they'll let me go because they think my legs are tired. But that's the fun thing about early season is no one has any clue where you're at physically. So I'm going to take advantage of that and just go. I think I peeked behind me a few times. There's like 1 or 2 people chasing, but they're like, that's not going to work. He's definitely tired. He was in the break yesterday, and, let's just let him go out the front. Let you in on a secret. That was a bad fucking idea. So now I'm going to rip up this. This is going to be, I'm going to go real slow. This is where I think I get one more guy that catches me. Yep, just moving along here, struggling. Hills are always a struggle. Just charging up this hill. Heart rate's doing pretty good though. So, and I think, there's going to be someone coming around me any second now. Again, did not look. Yeah, this guy's like charging up here. I forget his name. I'm really bad with names. But I'm like, hey man, we should not do this. Don't go this hard. I am way heavier than you. But he persists, and I will just have to make the effort to not let this gap get any bigger. Of course, he would just definitely dangle in the front without any other people's helps. So it'd be wise of him to chill the fuck out. And we go into this corner here. So slow. It's the slowest corner after that hill. I think there's some more people coming. Pretty sure. Let's see. Who we got coming up? I'm looking behind, and I probably have like 15 seconds on the pack right now. He flicks his elbow through, and I'm like, hey man, I just did an effort that was also pretty hard. And you can't tell because there's no tree or no leaves on the trees. Oh, there's the flags. Look at that headwind. It is nuts. Kind of neutralizes my advantages on this downhill, just being able to super tuck and weighing about 40 pounds more than other people. I know I talk a lot about my weight in these things, but kind of important. But we're ripping through here pretty fast. I think I'm super tucking half the time if I'm not pedaling. There we go, TT position. You can see my hands. That's always a good way to go. Wish they had those, what is it, Spinacci bars or whatever. I wish those were still legal. Those are tight, but I totally understand it. Imagine a group of Cat 5s with those. That would be terrible. Okay, so we're back, and we have a few people. Guy from Hot Tubes, don't know his name. This guy, you already know him from earlier, and we're charging along here. Only 2 miles into this race. I think the circuit's about 2 miles long, maybe a little bit more. So I'm on his wheel, like barely pedaling. We have a tailwind in this section that's pretty strong, and so I'm going to crank it up because now I'm pretty much committed. I don't really feel like nuking this. I got 5 guys in the back. So I figure just drill it, get a workout in, and then if they catch me, then I'll just preserve myself for the rest of the race and sprint. Because a tailwind sprint is exactly what I'm looking for. Because then it makes it even more fun, There's not a lot of sprinters in this race. At least ones that I would worry about. And that's not to be cocky or anything, it's just the truth, Just got to know that. Okay, so here we go. Selection of 4 so far. We're moving. Cut it out a little bit. I'm pulling on the top of the hill. I intentionally pull on the hills because, I'm not at the mercy of someone else's pace. I can kind of float it. I don't mind pulling hard on the downhill. Okay, so that's pretty much the full squad that we have. We got Tanner Ward in the front. Dude is a fucking ripper. Spent some time over in Belgium. We got Pincus, CCR. Used to be on Stellus, Shredder. And we're just cruising. I hate when Tanner goes up the hill. I think it was his, mission to be like, hey, remember, I can definitely go up this way faster than everybody else. And I don't think he knew this, but they were like, how the fuck do we stop him from doing that? And how do we get rid of him? And I knew there was not really a way that we would get rid of him. So you just kind of have to accept it. And in this case, put yourself in front of him on the hill so he can't really drive it as fast as he wants to, or at least I can set a comfortable pace, which I'm sure is a breeze for everybody else, because I am definitely the odd man out in this scenario in terms of watts per kilogram. Look at that struggle, 14 miles an hour. These kids are just breezing up here. Got mismatched wheels, don't know how I feel about that. I think someone's running a 1x2. Now I'm back. Okay, so quick preview of what happened. I dropped my chain. Really stupid. Put it in between my 26 and the spokes. I dropped my bike and adjusted it. So now what I am doing is everything I can to bring back the one guy off the front, Tanner. That dude is super fucking strong. So I'm just trying to go as hard as I can. This is Matt Stevens and I think Lucas maybe. And I know if they get away and work together, they're gone. So we're not represented anymore. So now I know that there is no reason for me to conserve anything. It is just dump everything out. I'm not going to catch Tanner by myself. And field sprint might work, but again, I've been in the break for 35 miles, and I rode the break yesterday. So I'm just going, hard as I can. I think I'll pick it up here in a second. There we go. I'm angry too because I dropped my chain and I was like, oh, I was in the winning break, and now I'm just like screaming at everybody. Here you can see I really need a manicure. Look at that. Look at those dirty nails. They need trimmed. But yeah, 37 miles an hour. They got that tailwind, but still, you just gotta smash as hard as you can in these sections to make sure that they don't get away. And we're closing up. They know that, we're going to catch back on. I'm pretty sure I keep doing this for a while until I'm like completely exhausted. And I think I just go like right by them, or at least catch them and be like, hey, everybody else who's sucking my wheel, do something. Lots of anger. Yeah, you can see me cursing at everybody. It's not good. Shouldn't really do that, but it happens. You get angry. And I'm doing it with my teammates, so it's all just love. So we got two guys. We got, there's a couple of them up there. They're all managing the front, so that's pretty solid of them. I'm screaming something incoherent. Must look like a bat out of hell. Spit foaming, just going wild. I'm like, this is slow. 24 is slow. Tanner's off the front. Purvis over here, he doesn't have to do shit. He's just going to chill, wait. He knows his teammate can rock the last few laps. I think it ended up being like 8 or so miles, maybe less than that he had to break away. Actually, way less than that. I think, man, it must have been like, what, 3 laps or something to go? So I'm just holding on at this point. My heart rate's abnormally low. I think I'm still angry right here. I'm still charging. Like, hey, this is just unnecessary to go this slow. My team doesn't seem to make a huge concerted effort to go across, but probably smart because they figure there's a lot of unrepresented teams there. Yeah, this hill kind of kills me. See, my heart rate goes up by 10 beats there. Actually, that was probably a 10-mile break that he had to suffer through. Another thing about it is 36 miles now. I only race for 40 miles. I pull the fuck out of this thing because I end up being useless. I got it going, created a separation, got 2 of my teammates up there, and now some people are trying to go across, and I'm out. This is it for me. I can't do it. Didn't do it. Fortunately, Preston made a solid move with this Logan kid on Lux and ended up breaking away about 2 laps to go, and he is charging. They are sprinting, and we get second. He did chastise himself afterwards for celebrating second place. He only celebrated first, really. And there's the field sprint. Nothing too remarkable there. I did mute this because I sound like some angry dad at a football game screaming for his kid to do something when the kid really just wants to sit on the sidelines and pick grass. But that's it. We did pretty well. 2 second places is pretty good for the first race weekend. Uh, Next time it will be 2 first places, though. Don't give us an inch. We'll take everything. Bye.